I think I can easily replace all cooking water with bone broth, especially for spicy dishes such as Spanish yellow rice or saffron rice. In short, there are a number of carbohydrate-based products that can be cooked in bone broth instead of water to add valuable nutrients to the food. Oatmeal is another dish in which it is easy to use bone broth instead of water in cooking. Fortunately, there are a number of products that are much more acceptable to the discerning consumer, and which can easily be adjusted to include the bone broth component. In other words, it is good to have a few tricks up your sleeve. Sometimes it can be difficult to have nutritious foods on the menu, such as homemade broth, but I have some suggestions that can help even if you have one or two picky eaters. Replace some or all of the water with bone broth. I also recommend the use of low-phytate paste such as cassava so that the inclusion of cooking water does not inadvertently add an antibacterial agent to the food. However, if you add another cup of cooking water in the morning, use bone broth instead of water in whole or in part. You can then replace about half the water with bone. If you want to test the water first to see how your family reacts to these changes, start with 25 bone mass and move on. Skimmed and filtered chicken broth is best, except for the dried potato broth. Since 2002, Sarah has been involved in health and nutrition education, helping families integrate the principles of traditional nutrition into a modern home. In this case, light broth is a good substitute for the water used to mix dried potatoes. Since carbohydrates are usually the least nutritious, it is useful to find ways to increase nutrient intake when your family prefers them on the menu.